right, we're back at it today. One thing I want to start doing is I'm going to be dropping this rear diff. I'm going to be opening it up. Kind of show you guys what's on the inside. I'm going to be doing a fluid change / grease change. I do want to drop this swing arm today. I want to take a look at that, see how I can kind of modify it, and how I'm going to do another swing arm that's taller so I can fit bigger tires. And yeah, so I guess let's get to work dropping this rear swing arm. The wheel is good to come off. An actual dropper magnetic tray today. It's quite great. Okay, I guess well, we can get a better look at our brake now. No wonder I don't have a brake at all. Whoa. I don't know which way is technically brake. But it's supposed to actuate. I feel like it shouldn't actuate it a long time ago. Oh, that thing's full of grease. Huh. This brake rotor is full of grease, and there's so much play in it. I might take a look at that brake when I'm at it, but yeah, look at this thing. He took one adapter to another adapter and made it work. I really like that. And these things are expensive too. As you can probably hear that. It's not sounding too good. So I'm gonna take it off completely. Gotta take off the other tire and then drop the transmission. Shouldn't be too bad. I think this bottom skid plate comes along with these bottom mounts. Yeah, they do. And then I gotta disconnect my brake lever, I suppose, and then be able to drop this transmission. Boom. Other tire off. Just gonna get this cotter pin taken care of. Seems thin enough. I can just bend it by hand. It's not too bad. Boom. In the tray. There we go. Slide. Almost need the chest mount again today. Hold on. I don't know how I'm gonna do this alone. All right, just got the brake undone. Now I'm gonna work on getting the transmission dropped. This thing dropped. But it's okay. We got it fully out. I'm going to try to clear the bench a little bit. It's full with a different motor for a snowmobile. Man, this thing looks a little naked. You know, I'm looking at it. I'm going to clear off the bench and get you guys set up there. All right, well, I just gave her a little bath. Nothing too fancy, nothing too deep. Just, I was dealing with it. Grease getting all over my hands. I don't mind grease, but it gets to a point. I'm just going to take off this pulley and then start taking out these bolts and separating this case. All right, we got all the bolts loose. I'm just going to keep them where they are so I don't get them all mixed up. So I'm just going to take out this snap ring or whatever you want to call it and actually separate this thing finally. All right, so not only is there a little clip, C-clip up there on top, but there's actually also an Allen key on the side. I don't know the size. I think, yeah, there we go. Just like that, we got that out. It appears to be another C-clip. Frick me. And looks like you put plumber's tape or something on it just to I don't know why. Maybe to hold it in, because I can't see why you'd use it to use that for waterproofing. But yeah, I'll get this other C-clip off. All right, got her open. Just found out you do not even need to take off this pulley. I was struggling and struggling and struggling, but we got it off. And man, this is some kind of brown-ish oil. Does not look the prettiest, I can't lie. I don't know what to check. I'll probably just go through all the gears, make sure nothing's in too bad of condition. Yeah, honestly, I got no clue what to even look for. I'm gonna take a photo of this quickly, just so I know how it all goes back together. And yeah, then I'll dump this gear oil, get her all clean, get her all fresh, and then throw some grease/oil mixture. I'm actually gonna do a little research. I think it should be fine if I just do a little grease and a little bit of oil. But you know what? You never know. It doesn't hurt just to ask. Okay, that's coming out. Yeah, that is. I gotta get a light on that. Hold on. I don't know if you can really see this on camera. Make it go wide. It's like, I guess not the worst, but still, there's a little bit of glitter in that. A little too much glitter for my liking. So, I guess I'm just gonna take everything out and see if it's okay to do a oil/grease mixture. I have this. It's a semi-synthetic, or what am I saying? Synthetic semi-fluid grease. So I was just gonna put this in here, maybe a little bit of oil, because like this stuff is right thin. Oh, that is brown. I think water must have got into that, but there's like no rust. I don't think. Smells burnt. I'm thinking about putting this stuff in. The guy gave me that. He told me he was going to put it in himself. I just never got around to it. Don't know if any of this is bad to know. See, I don't get how this works. Like, is this... doesn't know what gear to go in. I don't understand transmissions. I can't lie to you. I really don't know. It'd be really cool to learn. I know that this slides depending on what gear you put it in. But like, how does that work? And then, like, what? This makes like... makes like no sense to me. I'm still trying to understand it. So, you know what? It's a learn as you go. There you go. See, that's fully seated in. It's like, I'm in neutral right now. So I know that. I'm in neutral. Yeah, this is so weird and honestly kind of scary to see. It's gonna be hard to show this, but I'm just gonna... Where can I put everything? Ooh, what? Frick. Oh no. I just dropped that little spring and that little ball. You gotta be kidding me, man. Where did it go? That is super unfortunate. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm just gonna get this thing dumped. Gonna place my transaxle on that. Place the gears on it at least. Place gear side down, just so that I'm not dripping all over the ground. This all should stay in here. The only thing I'm gonna remove other than the rear axle is gonna be my ship fork. I'm gonna take my transaxle and just dump everything into the bucket. Gonna let it sit and let it drain for a little bit. Oh. And yeah, should be pretty good. All right, we got her all drained out. She doesn't look too bad. I found a little ball. Still have not found the spring, but that's okay for now. There does seem to be a good cleaning needed, especially in this case. I don't know if you can see that. It is sparkly. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, super sparkly. So she's gonna clean her up, get her all pretty. Probably take everything on this inside out fully, and if I can actually even figure out how. I don't know how this thing comes out. I think I probably just need to take this guy off. It's not a 10 mil, it's like an 8 mil. Oh, 9, probably something standard. All right, this cap is a 3/8. I'm gonna do this one-handed, it's kind of hard. All right, there's everything stripped completely out. I'm gonna have to clean up these edges, get some silicone for a new gasket. Maybe, hopefully, these will pull off nicely. Is there even silicone on it? There's like a very, very, very thin layer of silicone. That is scary. I'm surprised there's even holding fluid. Start scraping all the gaskets off, so I'll get you guys set up on a time lapse and yeah, start cleaning this thing. Oh, I kind of forgot to press record. I got both sides clean. I'm just putting grease back in it. Kind of got it all together again. Actually got to get the shift fork back into place. Should be too hard. It wasn't too hard last time. Just kind of like, got to just feed it in. And boom, shift forks into place. Got the spring and the ball. I'm going to throw on the magnets. I don't lose it again. I'm going to throw this transaxle back in. If I can remember which way it needs to go. I think I do. All right. We got all the grease laid down. I just hope that this is going to actually be enough. I don't have any silicone on me, so it's actually probably, I didn't think about this, but it's going to have to sit like this. Hopefully no bugs go in it. As a bug was flying by. I can see if I have silicone, but I don't think I do. And I don't know what silicone I should use. I think I might actually have some gasket maker. I think I actually have some gasket maker, so we can try to make what I have work. Spent all this time cleaning the edges and then just put grease on it. Should have put freaking whatever. I don't know. It's fine. I'm not too worried about it with the grease. It shouldn't just leak out like that fluid. I'll put a little bit of gear oil in it, so it's not just all grease. But I really like this. I think it'll coat it really well, and I kind of like the color. Turns out we do have some gasket maker, so I'll set you guys back up. Sorry if you can't see that well. Don't really have a good mount yet. Probably use... Nah, I'm not going to use gloves for this. Just going to go a little bit at a time. when you're doing, like when you're making a gasket, try not to do that. Just clean up everything that you kind of overdid or slash spilt. Doesn't matter about the outside as much, but you should just clean. All right. She's fully put together for like the 6th time. The amount of times I scraped off the old gasket maker, reapplied it, just because couldn't figure out why this thing would not shift. I was trying to put that little ball on that little spring, like up and holding it with grease and then dropping this down in, but it just wasn't doing that. So what I ended up doing, well, I ended up watching further on that YouTube video, of course. There's this little cap that ball and spring has to be dropped into. So this goes on, this bolts down, and then that spring and whatnot has to be dropped in, ball and then spring, and then your little Allen key, your Allen key cap. I don't know what size it is. It is a 3/16 Allen key, and yeah, so it's not bad. I will be trying to just through gasket maker in this hole. It's mixed with grease. I try to clean it out, but it's still just doing its thing. It's whatever. Yeah, I also found out that this is an 820 peerless, so I'm very happy with that now that I know what it actually is. And so what I've heard, it's a really good transaxle. But yeah, I will be tapping those 2 holes up there, those 2 holes there. So there's 2 on each side. Gonna tap into 3/8. So I have 4 points of contact. I got here, here, and then here and here, and it just makes it that much stronger. You just gotta make mounts for the mower. As you can see, it's dark now. It's late at night. I've been doing this all day. And then, yeah, I will be upgrading the skid plate just a little bit. Oh, there's a washer. I'm just going to be adding more bracing for the transaxle. I'm going to mock up bracing for the top here. Just to make it that much easier and stronger too, because you really don't want these freaking snapping on you. So yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow. So I guess I'll get all these clips up in my editing software, start editing it tonight. I will not be putting in the transaxle tonight, unfortunately. That'll be a tomorrow thing. I also got to get this garage cleaned and everything, so won't be doing anything for about a week. Because there'll be a lot of cleanup to do around my house. But yeah, expect to see more bracing coming for that transaxle. Expect to see new tires going on the front. I have tires, I believe they'll fit the rear, but I'm not totally sure. But yeah, so this will be going on very shortly. Yeah. All right, it is now day 2. It's daylight again. I think I want to pull this little cap out again, and just to fill it up with some gear oil, just to make it a little bit more viscous or fluidy. I lathered a bunch of freaking sealant or gasket maker or whatever on this thing. Just make it a little bit more waterproof from the outside in. It's not pretty, but you know what? It will do. And yeah, I did it pretty much all around and everything. So she's all good. I'm just going to grab some gear oil, and then I can even find it. I'm just going to grab some gear oil, and then I'll throw it all in. And yeah, great. We got that fancy gear oil. I'm not going to be using a whole lot, just a good enough amount. I'll try to show this a little better. If I can. Oh, that's not going to work the way I want it to, eh? It's just going in very, very slowly, so I'll have to be patient. Really don't want to have to open this thing up. I wonder if actually there's a better plug to do this. Hold on. Before I fool around with this for too long, I'm just going to see if there's another plug somewhere on this thing. Okay, I just pulled off this little yellow bung, and there seems to be a lot bigger of a hole to put this gear oil into it. So we'll do it through here instead. Don't know how much I'll put it in, but, or how much I don't know I don't know how much I'll put in, but we'll do a fair amount just to make it a little bit more fluidy so it's not so thick. All right, I think I put a respectable amount. There's definitely a lot less in here now, but that's okay. We need some good oil in this transmission just to make sure it'll last. I also only really have about 2.5 weeks in order to get this mower done and ready to be able to go into some super deep mud. I'm going to be going quadding and trail riding. Try to record some of that for you guys. But yeah, I'm pretty much just going to let that transmission sit for a little bit. Just because it's going to be way too hard to do it by myself. I'm going to get a buddy over here to give me a hand to lift it up. And but for now, I don't have an oil filter. I guess I can wait to do the oil. You know, it does not have to happen today. Yeah, it does. Oil doesn't have to happen today. I'm not going to worry about doing the transmission right now, putting that in. Maybe the brake. No, I'm not going to do the brake. What do I want to do? Something I think I can do is try to figure out a proper mount for not only my carbs, but also for my snorkels. This is kind of what happened after letting it rest up against the stator. I tried to zip tie it, but that didn't work too well. But yeah, for now, I think I'm just going to try to mount these carbs so they sit up high instead of sitting down low, because they're sitting right down on it. I don't like that. I'd rather it sit up there. So I'll have to make 2 mounts for the carburetor, or a mount each for the carburetors, and then probably an angle iron or something like that with a piece of flat metal attached or something like that. I'm not even totally sure yet. All right, so right now we got the trans fully put back in. Just got to get the linkage finally hooked up. Shouldn't be too bad if I can get it lined up though. Just like that. A washer goes on the bolt. I don't even know if this is the right one. Oh, look at me go. Flip it around. Start threading it in. Ooh. Come on now. And that should be the last of it. And now the trans axle is fully greased up and ready to rip. All right, we're just gonna hook up the belt here and see if she'll go through all the gears. From what it seems, it might have to do a little bit of adjusting on the handle. Want to push on that clutch for me? Thank you. That's good. Perfect. All right, I'm just gonna hook up this sketchy brake, and hope it all works out. It's just be adjusted so badly. You might be a little blind, or not blinded, deafened by the sound of it. But, I don't even know. It's reverse. Is it reverse? I think so. thing's loud, all right. All right, we're just gonna get these tires back on. Let's go. All right, well, my filmer guy ended up having to go somewhere else to do something. I ended up flipping this wheel around because I was like, man, would it look good wide? Problem is that this fender, the mount ended up breaking on it. So I took the mount off. I cleaned it up a little bit. And I'm going to add this little extension on it, just like how I did to this side. I know it's ugly, but it works. So yeah, I'm just pretty much adds like a little extra inch of extension, and then I just got to weld this guy back to it after. So yeah, I'm just going to weld this up real quick. I'm actually really impressed on how that weld turned out. You know, it may not look the prettiest, but definitely from how I've been welding recently, definitely probably one of my best welds lately. So I'm just going to get that other 90 on it so it faces the same way as that one, pretty much just like a big C. And yeah, freaking mosquitoes are everywhere, man. All right, these inside welds and whatever welds weren't as pretty, but you know what? It works. So I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to shave this down a little bit with the grinder, and then, yeah, maybe paint it up. Probably not. I'm probably not going to paint it up. All right. So I didn't end up mounting my regular 25-inch tires. I ended up finding another set of tires. They're the same width. They're 10 or 12 inches wide. I believe 10. Yeah, 10 or something like that. I don't know. But they're 22 inches tall. And I also took off the snorkel kit just for now. Just put the cone filters back on. But this is just for a test ride. Kind of want to see how it handles. This is definitely, like, these sit wider than the other mower tires. I don't know why. But man, this is really making me want to build a race mower, and I'll probably most likely use those tires for that. Just because, like, look at that. It looks low and mean. Like, man, if I had that seat a little bit lower, would that thing look even cooler? But yeah, I'm gonna get the chest mount figured out and take you guys for a boot, I guess. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do a chest mount. I'm gonna do a helmet mount. We'll take her for a little test drive with the helmet mount. All right, I apologize if there's if it's blurry, if it's shaky, but this is the old way I used to actually record dirt bike videos for TikTok. Yeah, she's not happy. We'll get it all used to this gear oil. It's not gonna be a fast boost, it's not gonna be a hard boost. just spinning. got a little bit of wheelie there. Oh, my boot's ripped. Oh no. That thing's all hanging. I'm loose. Yeah, I'm right back into the shop. Yep. Hold on. This thing is all screwed out for now. Gotta try to find another boot. As you can see, that boot is toast. Yup. See, this one at least has like a mount. Probably should just get 2 boots. It's smoking. It smells like gas. All right, well, it looks like I'm taking a boot off. Was not planning on doing that today. Just got a loosey-goosey carburetor. I think that's going to wrap it up for today's video. We did get the transaxle completely redone, well, re-greased and whatnot, all sealed up back together. Put some new tires on just for the fun of it. A little bit of wheelie testing and rip my boot. But that's okay. You know what? I'd rather kind of beat on it now, figure out what's going to break, fix that properly before I go and take this thing out mudding. And something like that happens to me 12 kilometers into the trail kind of thing, or like an hour into the ride. So, yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. In the next video, I'll be working on that boot, of course. Try to work on the freaking swing arm. I really, really, really want to, but it's just can't find what I want to find to remake the swing arm. Almost have another rim for that. But, yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video.